On today's app, are you wearing underwear?
I am wearing underwear, but some of my other dresses, I'm going out there commando.
I will never go commando
Why?
because you don't know what's going to happen down there.
Nothing. What, you have so much goopy gop, it's going all the way down your leg?
Not necessarily so much goopy gop, just even a dainty little spritz of goopy gop scares me.
That was just going on your inner thighs. Come on, let it wipe on your inner thighs.
Okay, so
If anything, I'd rather open air than now having an entirely wet piece of underwear from my summer sweat. You know what I mean? I take the subway in a dress with underwear on. I get to my destination. I have sopping wet underwear.
Yeah, you know what's funny?
From sweat and goopy gop.
Hey guys, this is Liddy and Shitty in the Big Bad City, a podcast by New Yorkers for everyone. I'm chlo.
I'm Em, and that's all you need to know.
Let's get started.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
We're back.
I missed you guys.
I missed recording. I missed my life.
I missed our lives.
Our lives together. Hey, Chloe, look at all those bangles on your arm.
It's a Bangle Girl summer.
What is it? Bala Bangle Bar?
Boot camp?
Bala Bangle Bar boot camp?
Bangle Bala boot camp.
Are bangles back? I'm already wondering. Catch me up on the trends. What's going on?
Oh, Emmy, do we have news for you?
Look at these. Chloe has gold bangles on both arms, like lots of them.
I'm kind of into like the bohemian jewelry vibes. Do you know?
Are bangles bohemian?
Oh.
Are they? I don't know. I'm asking.
Totally.
Okay, cool.
Like boho vibes.
Right here, right now, bangles are boho.
Yeah. Ew. Wait.
And then you have cowboy boots.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
So much
Just
going
don't
on. It's
worry about
amazing.
it.
I love everything you're doing always.
Thanks. I love everything you're doing too as a wife with your kitten heels.
Thank you. Okay, so since I got married, you guys, which, hello, I'm a wife. I now have a husband. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations. And it's Sweetie, if you didn't know.
It's Sweetie.
Remember him?
John, Sweetie, that's my husband. Since I've been married, this is not a joke, I have not worn sneakers, only to work out. And I think now, as I don't know if it's a phase for the summer or what it is, but what happened was my sneakers kind of got, here's actually what happened. Should I tell you? I went out in the rain with them and they got wet and then they got a little stinky.
Well, not your first time.
No, my first time was stinky
having
feet.
a stinky shoe.
But my first time in years with stinky shoe.
Yeah.
They just got like, you know when they get that like gym smell because they got wet?
Not me, but...
Right. Okay, sure. So I just left them in New Jersey and I said, what am I going to do if I don't have sneakers at my apartment? I guess I'm only going to wear heels.
You only have one pair of sneakers at your apartment.
My workout sneakers.
Look, so you're forced to wear.
So now
you're
I'm
forced to be a lady.
I'm forced to be a lady. And guess what else? I have not worn pants since I got married. I've only been in dresses since I got married.
It's so beautiful to see.
And actually, I'm going to make an argument for the dress.
Please.
Okay?
Well, please.
For a girl like me who's like, when I find something that works, I cling to it.
You know that about you.
Dresses are amazing because it's one thing.
Yep.
You know,
Your
when
dress.
you're thinking, what do I wear today? My one item. You don't have to go this shirt with these pants or this shirt with these pants or this shirt with this skirt. And what shoes? Dress. It's
Right.
one thing. You put it on. 1, 2.
Wait, just really quick. That whole like, what will I wear? What shoes will I wear? That's like the most fun moment for me in my whole day.
For me, I'm like, fuck,
Here
goes 30 minutes
which is
of not
why
knowing.
I like that. Okay, 2.
I hate that moment. Okay. So it's one thing, solved. Problem solved.
Yeah.
2, automatically you're dressed up.
Yeah.
You go out in the world in a dress,
Yeah.
you look like you're dressed up everywhere you go. Everyone's like, look at you in that dress.
Yeah.
So not only is your outfit easier, it's also automatically nicer.
Yes.
3, easier to pee. You go potty, pull it up, because sometimes, not this dress because
Are you wearing underwear?
I am wearing underwear, but some of my other dresses, I'm going out there commando.
Yeah.
Because guess what, man? The dress is long enough. No one see my cooch. When I go pee, I just pick it up and pee.
So here's what I'm going to say.
Those are my 3 reasons.
Those are good 3 reasons. And you sold me
Okay.
on 2.
Oh, okay.
I will never go commando
Why?
because you don't know what's going to happen down there.
What? Someone's going to go climb
Not
up?
someone, like my own me. Like, not like I'm going to do something.
Well, you're going to get your period?
Totally.
Don't wear a dress when you have your period.
Yeah, but like what
I mean,
about,
don't
like,
go commando when you have
what
your period.
about other days? Also, you get like sweaty, like things are happening.
Yeah, but you know what? It just sticks to the inner thigh. Nothing. What? You have so much goopy gop, it's going all the way down your leg?
Not necessarily so much goopy gop, just even a dainty little spritz of goopy gop scares me.
That was just going on your inner thighs. Come on, let it wipe on your inner thighs.
Okay, so
If anything, I'd rather open air than now having an entirely wet piece of underwear from my summer sweat. You know what I mean? I take the subway in a dress with underwear on. I get to my destination. I have sopping wet underwear.
Yeah, you know what's funny?
From sweat and goopy gop.
Me and you are like,
what?
We're here. I'm going to tell you right now. We are trying to we're in a new space.
Oh my God.
And and
let's talk about it.
We're talking about goopy gop.
We're talking about goopy gop. Fuck, they're gonna hate that.
They're gonna hate that, or they're gonna love it, and we're gonna be like, "Those are the realest bitches we ever met."
So we are in a new space.
We are at 724 Collective at the Gansevoort Hotel, their new members club.
In meatpacking.
Of course,
New York City.
Of course, we're gonna find a new club.
Yeah.
And join it.
Yeah. We're at the latest,
greatest
club.
If there's a new club, I'm gonna join it.
Yeah.
You know, so far it's been fantastic until we quit.
Totally a joke, you
We're
guys.
Not quitting.
On the marketing team, totally a joke.
This is basically just an episode for the marketing team. So, no. We are here at the Gansevoort Hotel in the club section of the hotel. Actually,
fun fact.
Help.
Fun fact, Gansevoort Hotel is where I went on my 21st birthday. And it's not where I had my first drink, but I had my first drink at 11th Street Bar in the East Village because I used to live right above it.
Yeah.
So I had my first drink.
That was your first drink when you turned 21. You waited.
It was my first legal drink.
You had your legal drink. You drank before you were legal.
Yeah. I also had sex before I got married.
And you don't wear underwear, you little slut.
And I don't wear underwear. I'll never forget, I didn't wear underwear and I went to European Wax Center and I was commando and the woman was like, "Are you commando in New York City?" And I had to lie and pretend I just took them off.
Wait, but also that's something.
She got really upset.
She's upset by pollution in your cooch.
She's upset. She was upset by me sitting on the subway commando.
But you're not sitting on the subway.
No, I'm in a dress that's going below my knees. So I'm sitting. I'm not bare assing it on the subway.
That is true. And
but maybe some people find it gross. I don't know. I'm like, get the fuck over it. Nastier things have gone in there. Come on, we've all been in our early 20s, popping around the city, meeting different people.
What about a city bike?
Come on, dirty things have been up there, dirtier than the subway. You know who I'm talking about.
Who?
I don't know.
Okay, wait. City bike commando. That's crazy.
Never.
That's crazy.
No city bike pier yet. I'm also putting my bike back in storage. Now that I'm in heels every day, it's like I'm not biking around town. I'm a wife.
It's so funny because...
And I have a dog now. We'll get there.
Just, you guys, one thing at a time. Stop asking us so many questions.
Fuck.
We're starting here. City bike.
724 Collective, Gansevoort Meatpacking City Bike. Go.
Love it. Okay. City bike, always on for me. Evergreen, always on. City biking.
Even in a heel? Even in a cowboy boot?
Even in a heel. Especially in a cowboy boot.
Wow.
And a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Has my helmet.
Yeah.
Helmets.
I'm going to throw up.
What?
No, I'm not. I never drink cold brew and I'm drinking cold brew and it's making me nauseous. Keep going. I'm not going to throw up. I'm not actually going to throw up.
We actually love the coffee here, marketing team.
Oh, marketing team? The coffee is amazing.
You guys. Okay.
And don't worry, I'm not bare-assing it on your velvet couch. I have underwear on in this dress, okay? Get over it. Wake up, you guys. Come on. Cowboy boot on a city bike.
I sort of feel like this is going really well.
I think so too. I couldn't agree more.
Hi. A lot has happened since they've seen you last. A lot has happened since they've seen us last or heard us last. And I want to quickly get into this.
The shitheads. That's what we're calling you, listeners. Litheads? Shitheads is funner to me. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Okay, shithead.
Okay.
You got married. Are we ready for that?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Oh my God.
Hold on. I was going to ask you, Chlo.
Ask me.
Because you're not getting to it, so I'm going to jump in. Are you having a brat summer?
Whoa. I knew you were going to take a big fat dump on that. Listen, you guys, if anything, I feel like I created Brat Summer before Brat Summer began.
Oh, come on. Why do you think that?
Because one, I love the color green. I only drink matcha.
You love the color pink. You don't love the color green. Don't try and pretend that you've been a green girl.
I am a green girl.
Pink. This whole podcast is pink because of you. You are pink.
This is my podcast.
You are not green. If anyone's green, it's me because I'm nauseating.
No, you.
With my wedding and my husband and my dog.
Yeah,
I'm having a brat summer over here with my green, nauseating life.
Wait, if we were going to be inside out characters, which one would you be? I already know who I am. It's Joy. Obviously.
No, you're anxiety. Have you seen Inside Out
Sorry,
too?
Nicole, for your ears.
Sorry, listeners, for your ears. Have you seen Inside Out too?
No.
I saw it in France.
Was it in French?
No. Wait, but can I tell you a story? Okay, we are jumping all over the place, and it's because we haven't seen each other in 6 weeks.
That's insane.
We haven't recorded in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, I was in France. You guys, I got married, and we're going to talk
Get
about the
over
wedding. We're going to talk about the wedding.
She got married, and we're going to get there.
We're going to get there. I got married. I went on a honeymoon. I got a dog. All of that just happened in the past month.
All of that is true. And if you guys were all wondering, it was the best weekend of my life too. I know you all think that I hated it, but I loved it.
Well, we're going to get to all of it in a few minutes and momentarily.
But first.
But it's such a big thing to tackle that we have to just do baby step, baby step, baby step.
I'm so glad someone here is responsible.
And
Nicole.
we'll get there. Nicole. Nicole's here too. Nicole?
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Check in. Say hi.
Hey guys.
Hey, you
Glad
here?
to be back.
Did you miss us?
Because we
Yeah.
missed you.
Wait, did you miss us?
Yeah, I mean, it was super weird to like see you every week and then we just didn't speak. Like,
I know.
And I was just watching you like live your best life, but still it was like, whoa,
Yeah.
what happened? Like,
I
I feel like
know.
we broke up almost.
I
I
do
know. It was like we were on a break.
And then every time I had to like text Nicole because I was doing your job, what you usually do, which is be organized here, I was like, Nicole, it was just like, it's hard to talk to someone in a business way when like you kind of are just like, hey, how are you? Like I had to be like, Nicole, question. It was just question master.
Nicole and I are really good at biz talk. Right, Nicole?
Yeah, we keep it like personal, very
I don't want to do
separate.
that.
It was kind of like I was on maternity leave.
Totally. And I don't want that to ever happen to
It
me.
won't. I'm back, girl. Do I seem different now that I'm a wife? Be honest.
Yes.
I feel you seem more relaxed now that it's over.
Wow.
Like,
that
oh.
makes me happy.
Like, I feel like I see more of you of like, okay, I can just be
Yeah.
myself and be
I
silly.
feel relaxed.
I do feel that too. I was joking at the beginning when I said yes
Yeah.
because I wanted you to feel something.
Okay.
But I was gonna say, now I feel like we have you like presently
Yeah, you do.
a little bit because now we have Stella Negroni.
Yeah, so
but we're gonna get there.
And we'll get there, but not now.
Not yet,
Inside
not
Out
yet.
2, I saw in France. I'm taking us back to that point. So I was in, we went to Italy and Paris for our honeymoon,
Yeah.
which I can go on and on about
Que
the honeymoon.
bueno.
Que
Que
bueno.
bella. Oh, I'm
Va
speaking
bene.
Spanish
Yeah.
and you're speaking Italian.
We went to Paris at the very end of our honeymoon, meaning we were like dead tired by the time we got to Paris. And
Yeah.
so we were like, should we go to the movies? And we actually saw 2 movies in Paris. We saw Inside Out 2 and we saw A Quiet Place Day 1 with Lupita Nyong'o. And the other guy who was so good.
Oh, so good that you know
gotta
his
see
name.
it. Did you see Quiet Place Day 1?
He's so good. What's his name?
I don't know, but I hope he is in every movie I see now.
Really?
I loved him. I fell in love with him.
Who is he?
But I'm married. Come on.
Let me look.
Look him up.
What's his name?
Well, I tell the story. I don't know his name, but he was amazing.
I just actually genuinely wanted to know.
So here's what happened. So we're in Paris. We're like so exhausted. We're like, should we go to the movies? We go to the movies and I was so tired that I didn't check. In France, they have VO and VF for like if it's in French or not. VO is the original version with subtitled French. VF is dubbed French. So I wasn't looking and we get to the theater and we went to like a late showing, like 10:30 at night.
Okay.
And we sit down and we went to like the outskirts of France. So it's like us and a bunch of French teenagers making out in the back row. So like we're the only people really here to see the
young.
movie. It was so cute. But all the staff didn't even speak English. And you know what was amazing? I go to get snacks and I loaded my ass up because I'm at the end of my honeymoon.
Yeah, you can eat
I don't
whatever
care
you
about my
want.
body.
No, yeah.
I'm tired. I'm eating whatever I want. I'm at the movies. I get candy, popcorn, big soda, blah, blah, blah. I'm leaving. I'm checking out. The French guy goes, you think you have enough there?
I don't like it. I'm not even laughing.
Died laughing.
I'm not even laughing. I'm upset.
It was this, of course, it was so perfect. It was like this French guy being
yeah.
like fucking American.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here with big arms, 2 hands.
Yeah, but you know what?
I loved it. I wasn't offended at all. I laughed so hard. I was like, yeah, I'm stocking up.
I feel like I only reacted that way because I heard a story recently that bummed me out of like going back for more and someone being like still hungry or something like that to like.
But let's take a step back here and let's say,
yeah, I don't like
let's take a
that.
step back and go, are you actually offended or are you offended because you think you should be offended?
I probably would laugh.
I think it's pretty funny.
However, if
I'm
I was
walking
having
out there. You guys, I had 3 different types of candy. I had jelly beans. I had Kit Kat balls. I have to say their candy selection was
Hold on.
Kit Kat balls.
Stop right there. Did you just say Kit Kat balls?
Yeah, they like don't have the same candy. It's like shittier versions of everything, which is kind of and their popcorn, their jumbo was like tiny.
fucking Americans.
I know, fucking French. But so I'm loaded up there, and he was like, "Do you think you got enough?" It was funny. I was walking out.
It makes me kind of sad because it makes.
Why?
You know why? When people make food jokes, I think of Matilda, and I think of the kid eating the cake.
Bruce.
That actually
That is the most
changed my life.
devastating scene in film history.
It changed my life for the worst.
No, that actually, when I think of that, I actually just did get a little sad, and I feel tears coming towards my eyes because I think of little Bruce and Miss Trunchbull making him sit up there, and he wants that cake, and he can't, but he doesn't want the amount she wants to give him, and he's stuffing it in his face. I could cry thinking
what about
little
M being at the movie theater wanting the cake, but then the guy saying, "You think you got enough?"
No, it wasn't like that. I was literally in like this outfit, this American girl carrying
American Girl doll.
I was
Emily.
overflowing arms. I couldn't even hold my phone because I was holding too much food. Going, and he was like, "You think you got enough there?"
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Okay.
I laughed.
So how was the movie?
So we sit down
Oh my God.
to go see this movie. Lupita starts talking.
Wait, what?
What?
I was talking about Inside Out this whole time.
No, I go to first we saw Quiet Place,
Okay.
then we saw
When you
Inside
fell
Out
in
2
love,
days later.
And you fell in love.
So we go to see a Quiet Place, and Lupita starts talking. Words aren't matching her lips. Her lips.
Her rips.
Her rips.
What job matching
It's
her whips?
fucking dubbed. And I'm sitting there, and John and I are like, oh, all we wanted was, we got so excited of like, let's go to the movies.
To get entertained. And
To
now
get
you're
entertained.
like-
I sit down. It's not even subtitled English. It's just fucking French.
And who's the voice that does that?
I don't know.
Are completely random?
Completely random.
An actor?
I don't know. I don't
a
know.
SAG person?
Maybe, probably not because it's in France. I don't know.
They don't have SAG in France?
Point is, it's dubbed, and I'm like, fuck this. And then we're like, should we just, I guess let's just go home. We could like turn on a movie in our hotel room. I get up. Boom. Aliens land. Shh. Silent film. We stay and watch the movie, and we understand everything.
It was a silent film?
It's a quiet place. The whole premise of the movie is we can't talk. So it was just hilarious because it was like these aliens landed, and as soon as we're gonna get up, have you ever seen any of the Quiet Place movies?
Was not expecting that.
It's the perfect movie to accidentally see the dubbed French version of.
That's an incredible story, Emily.
And then it was like, oh my God, we understand everything. And then the best part is anything that's really important in the movie, they write down on a piece of paper and they hold it up.
In English.
In English. So there was like 2 scenes where there's like thunder and they're whispering, but you could lip read and it's like, okay, he's an orphan. She had a grandpa who played piano. She's a poet.
Well, now give away the whole fucking movie.
No,
why
because
don't
see,
you?
it wasn't even that important. If anything was really important, they hold it
written
up in
down.
English.
You know what?
And we left. We were like, that was amazing. We saw this movie. We understood everything because it was quiet. Quiet place.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So it wasn't silent.
No, it's not like there's sound, but it's a quiet place. It's actually a brilliant movie for international sales.
Is that a
because book? I don't know.
All Quiet on the Western Front is not
but you
the
know,
same.
most good movies are based on a novel.
Correct, and that's exactly
Books
what I was getting
greater
at.
than film.
Novels.
Anyway, so we saw that, and then we saw Inside Out 2. And you know what? I had another lesson.
Did you cry?
I did cry. There's a line in the movie. It's
Don't
not
say
gonna,
it.
Okay. You sure?
Say it.
You sure? There's a line in the movie.
Don't say it.
Where, no, it's not going to spoil anything. You're going to see it. You're still going to cry. She goes.
Will I cry though?
Joy says, I guess that's what happens when you grow up. You feel less joy.
That actually, I feel verklempt.
So much verklemptness. First Bruce, now Joy.
Yeah. We're just going to cry today? And by that, I mean, are you just going to cry today?
No.
You know what,
What?
I'm sensing my tone is mean.
Why?
Because, you know, since I've been posting clips, I watch the clips now. I watch the episodes of Liddy and Shitty now.
Now that you're in charge of posting
Yeah.
them?
And I'm a fan. Generally.
Yeah, good show.
I
Good
fucking
show.
love this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, podcasts.
Yeah.
And most episodes. But I noticed that I am coming off a little angry.
Why do you think that was?
I don't know. And you know what? I noticed that in this episode even, I'm doing the same thing. Am I?
I wasn't noticing it.
And it's interesting because I'm not anger. I may be anxiety, but I'm mostly joy.
You are.
And I've noticed that in the clips, I'm anger.
You know what I think it was, if I can be so transparent?
I just got over a lot of things that we were talking about.
No, I think a lot of the latest stuff we were recording and the clips that were from that was in the very close proximity to the wedding.
Yeah.
And I was mentally away,
Yeah.
and you were probably over me being mentally away.
Totally.
And so you were probably being passive with me because you were like, come back.
Yeah.
I miss you.
I think it
Get
was.
married already.
It was so angsty of like, I'm talking to a wall,
a
flower,
wall, an absent
flower.
bride, an absent bride.
An absent bride. But it's okay because there was some videos and clips that I had to look at prior to them becoming clips for Nicole. And I was on my phone while you talked the whole time.
Like during clip options? That's funny.
And one, I'd like to apologize.
Okay.
Two, I also am working during the hours we record, which makes it really inconvenient.
This is inside baseball. We're going to move on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but I noticed that.
Well, guess what? I forgive you.
Thanks.
And I don't think you're being mean today.
Cool.
I think you have great energy today with your bangles and your
Okay,
boots.
so Brat Summer is here to stay.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Brat Summer, I understand if you're not on board with the whole it being called a Brat Summer and like Charlie maybe, which I don't understand why you wouldn't.
Are you saying me or the general you?
One.
Okay.
The public.
Why one might think.
Well, one might think. If you don't listen to Charlie, then maybe you don't understand Brat Summer. But I don't think that's the case. I think that Brat Summer is encapsulating like the vibes of a summer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like, that summer, summer 2016.
Yeah. That was a bad summer. That was like an election year summer, which is kind of what this is. You're right.
That's interesting. Not what I was saying. That's for some of us, it might have been like the most fun summer of our lives when the Drake album came out, Controlla.
Oh, I remember that summer.
Heavens, California.
That was when we became best friends.
Thank you.
No, it's not. That was
not.
2015.
Correct.
Never mind.
Okay, well, that was a cute
summer
moment for a second.
2016.
We were in California. We went to Malibu.
Wait, no, that was when we became friends.
That was our summer?
Yes, that was our summer, Chloe.
I was dating.
Yes.
Best summer.
Bleep that name.
But bleep that name. That's not the reason why it was the best summer. Him. That was just my example. But
when I think of that summer, I think of my Comme de Garçon shirt and my pink sunglasses.
And your pink bowling shirt.
And that Sex With Me video at that party.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had an amazing summer, and I kind of feel like this energy of this summer is matching that.
With Me. It was also the Rihanna album, Anti.
Yes, Anti. And Controlla.
Rihanna, please release another album. Please.
You know how everyone's like always talking about like, but when's that album dropping? It's like, do you care that much?
About Rihanna?
No. Duh.
Oh.
Duh. But like when that album drops?
Yeah.
You do.
I love all her music.
Like, that's interesting because as a music fan, like I love, like I'm trying to think of my favorite musician in the whole world. It's not Justin Bieber. I know you're thinking it. It's not. I just love
Steely
him.
Dan.
Steely Dan.
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. There's no one that you could name that I'm like, please give me new music.
I like King Princess. I'm dying for a new album.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's certain artists where I like some artists, I like their singles, and some artists, I love listening to their albums start to finish. Like King Princess and Rihanna, albums. I love their albums, yeah.
So, but you haven't listened to Brat the whole thing through?
I have, but you know what? I timed it wrong. I listened to the album when I was driving into the city to pick up my wedding dress. And that's like not the vibe to listen to. Like I should have been listening to like.
I don't want to say this, but I kind of have an idea.
Okay.
And a theory. And I'm not excluding, I'm not trying to exclude anyone on this one.
What?
I sort of feel like the idea of Brat Girl Summer is not for the married.
Excuse me.
I feel like it's a...
I don't want to exclude anyone. It's hilarious when you're saying this like directly to her.
This is so funny. Because I just forgave you.
It's not funny.
I just forgave you for being passive about the wedding. And now here you are saying married people can't have a brat summer? Excuse me. I just said I'm commando all over New York City.
See, that's not it,
I'm out here in my heels.
See, that's not it, though.
What?
Like, that's just not it, though.
What? See, now this is where, okay, my mission now that I'm married is to make married, like married doesn't
Make married
mean
cool again.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
wait, but I didn't say the words uncool.
Well, you said, but brat summer is the cool summer, right? Are you saying brat summer is cool?
I did not say that.
But do you think it is?
No.
You don't think brat summer is cool?
Brat summer is...
Then you're a fucking loser having your brat summer. Huh?
No, you're not getting it again.
No, you just said brat summer is not for the married, and yet brat summer is the summer.
No,
So
no.
having the popular summer is not for married people?
Wait, it's not like the summer.
Oh my God, I'm a married person. Isn't
Yeah,
that
wait.
crazy? I have to like tell my doctor. She's gonna be like, are you single or married? I'm gonna be like, married. Sorry.
And they're going to
continue.
say, are you a brat or not? And they're going to say, no. Cross it out. Married.
Continue with your point. I really want you to really turn this one around.
No, I don't think it's going to work in your favor.
Right. And I'm kind of wondering why.
It's not. I also think that you're thinking, okay, because I said something earlier of saying the brat summer, I put it as the same category as like summer 2016.
Uh-huh.
That's not what it is either. It's like, it's a je ne sais quoi. Like, it's not.
I know what brat summer is.
Oh, so what are we talking about?
I don't know. I don't know why you're trying to tell me about brat summer. I'm
Like,
online.
I just don't see like you're having a brat summer because your summer is like luxury and pretty and chic. Whereas
Yeah.
like a brat summer is like throw up on the floor, step in it, and like,
You're right.
rave.
You know what? I think.
do you know what I mean?
I think a correction to your sentence should have been, brat summer is not for the newlywed.
That's what I should have
That should have
said.
been what you said. Because someone who got married a year ago could be having a brat summer right now.
I'm gonna so much to say I don't think they are. I just don't think it's the lifestyle for someone like that.
I actually had such a brat summer honeymoon. We made friends in Lake Como.
Yeah, but see that it's stop right there. Not a brat summer. If you're making friends in Lake Como, like you're not really getting it. And I feel like
I'm getting it. What? I'm not at fucking Ray's on the Lower East Side, like sucking dick in the bathroom.
see that's also not a brat summer. And you want to know something else, you guys? Charlie's newly engaged.
Is she?
Yeah.
Right. So there you go.
Yeah.
How's that?
How's that for fucking satire?
You know what? I got really upset because I think I immediately was like not enjoying being boxed out of something cool because I'm married.
Yeah,
but
but
the
it-
truth is I'm not having a brat summer and I'm not the brat audience.
Thank you. That's all
But-
I'm saying. It doesn't mean you're not cool. It means
Thanks.
you are cool. You're doing
Okay.
different things.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm having a brat summer.
Oh,
I think
What are you having?
I encapsulate Charlie's brat as a whole. That's totally my
you're
vibe.
living a brat life.
I am a brat's doll life.
Yeah.
However, by no means am I having like a brat summer. I'm not a raver. I don't rave.
Right.
Period.
Okay.
I feel like you must rave although I did go for Pride to Charlie Fest,
Okay.
which was a rave.
okay.
And I was there like in Brooklyn, like till the crack of dawn, drinking again.
Nice. Good for you.
One night. All
Good
right.
for you.
One night. And it couldn't have been more a brat night, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much every single thing I've said is contradictory
To itself.
to itself, except for the fact that I will die on the hill. You are not having a brat girl summer.
And I will concede.
Period.
Is that the word? Okay. Should we talk about the wedding?
That was a crazy, crazy, crazy time we just had.
I know.
I can't wait to talk about the wedding.
Okay.
And that is serious and genuine as
I
much
know.
as it seemed, as whatever it seemed. I will say it was the best, most happiest, joyous weekend of my entire life.
Thank you, Chlo.
I'm dead fucking serious.
I know you are because every time I would look at you over the course of the weekend, you would you had like doe eyes. You had this look in your eyes of like,
Yeah, I'm kept.
this is it. This is it. This
and-
is what life is all about.
I'm kept
That
saying.
was the look in her eyes every time I saw her.
kept saying to me like, "You are so your purest form of chlo."
She looked like herself. I was like, you
It's
look.
so beautiful. Like it's my wedding.
You really
It was
did. No, but and Asha had that too, and Brandon had
Yeah,
that.
like
Every
our-
time I looked over at Brandon, he was like, "Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us." I was
Look
trying to say
at
this
us.
and us at the same time.
Yeah.
Look at this. Like, this is it. And I think it's probably because, like, especially for those of us who have been in me and John's life, like, since I've only known us to be together,
Yes.
or at least since we have, we've been dating since as long as you've known me. This has been a day that's been like expected.
Yes.
It was
we all we made it.
it was like a we made it moment for our friend group of
It was
like
relief.
it was relief. And it was like, for you, I mean, we met when I had come, like John was in my life when you and I met or became friends.
A big reason of why we were friends.
Yeah. And for Brandon, like the first weekend, like welcome week, that was when John and I started dating. Like and Asha saw me fall in love with him.
Yeah.
Like all these people close to me, my old roommates, Briar and Gabby,
Yeah.
like they were with me through, like all of these people, our siblings, our parents, like this
Beyond.
relationship has just been such a staple of like my adult life
Yeah.
and therefore my relationships. And it just felt like this culmination of like love in a way that was,
There's
mean-
no words to describe the amount of love that was there and in the room. And I've said this to everyone, and I've said this to you guys in my speech and everything. Yes, I made a speech.
Yeah, it was perfect. And I held Chloe's hand the whole time.
Yeah, I was so nervous, the most nervous I've ever been.
But you were perfect.
She wouldn't let me take a beta blocker because when I take a beta blocker, then I get really tired and weird and calm, like weird calm.
Yeah.
Like silencio.
Yeah.
Bruno.
Like 50 BPM heart rate.
Yeah, like I'm like, yeah, we're chilling.
Yeah.
So it was like
I said, don't take a beta blocker. You won't need it.
I raw dogged the whole thing.
She did.
Okay, but I do want to say that if you haven't had the chance to see Emily and John interact in real life, even if you were able to watch the episode, I feel like you get a glimpse of it. But because I know you guys and I adore the two of you more than anything, seeing two people in love like that doesn't feel real. Like, you read about it, you see it in movies. Like, growing up, even with my parents, like, that they're the first like couple, I guess, that you would, for me, that I would base like, they're in love, they got married, they had a kid, like from the beginning, like, and they didn't like, not saying that they weren't in love, but they didn't show love the same way that I see love from you and John. And to see love like that in person, it is truly the most, I can't even believe I get to be in live a life in this same time as two best friends like that. Like,
wow.
It's really exceptional. And I think that a part of it that is hard for people sometimes to grasp in a friendship even. And I think subconsciously this could have happened to me as well, of the love that I've had in relationships is nowhere near a match that you and John have for each other. And at first I took that really like sad, but I don't think it is sad anymore. I think it's just like your two love is just on a whole other universe than love that I'm experiencing or that I have experienced. This is not to say I'm not beyond head over heels in love with my boyfriend. Like, I am, but like, it's a different kind of love, and it's not comparable, is what I'm trying to say, pretty much. Like, you and John's relationship is uncomparable to anything I've ever seen or known. And to be at a place where we could like celebrate that for like 5 days in a row, it's just pure fucking fun.
That's so sweet of you to say. I mean, that's how I feel because I'm in love with him. But I also think we met. We love each other this much and have since we met. And we met when we were really young. And I think that like meeting and falling in love so young is such a, like, you grow up together.
Totally.
Like, and that was in my vows. But like it is such an extra, I think that's that. Yeah. What you're saying is just, that's really sweet of you. And I'm so in love with him. And I think it was crazy because the way you feel, I'm not even I feel like this could come off cocky and it's not meant to, but what was so crazy to us was that so many people on the day were saying that their favorite part was the vows. Yeah. And I think it's so rare, I would think, to go to a wedding and like as a guest have like your favorite part be the ceremony. But like,
well, I will say sorry.
No, I was just gonna say that I think that what you're saying makes me so happy, and a lot of people have said similar things to us who were at the wedding and since the wedding of just like the love you guys have, I've like never seen. Like, it was so special to share in it and celebrate it, and to hear like you say, like, you know, on your birthday you always see the common threads of when people like text you nice things. You see what people think about you. Seeing the reactions of people to our love was so heartwarming because it's just like, that's how I feel, and for it to be contagious and visible and shareable was like, oh, it's the most special thing ever.
Totally agree. And they're both writers, so come on.
Right.
Vows, like, to hear from the heart, but also you guys both know how to put that into words, which is a really big talent that you both have. Like, it just came across exactly what it needed, how it needed to, and what you meant. Whereas, like, I feel for a lot of people with their vows, it becomes very cliche and cheesy because some of us maybe wouldn't know how to write about love in ways that other people haven't in a cheesy way. Like, they take them from other things. Whereas you guys from originally were able to put pen to paper, thought to head, whatever the fuck. And it come out exactly what you meant. And so it was just like the purest form of like rawness.
Yeah. It was It was
And I didn't write my
crazy.
speech. ChatGPT did.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God, I was gonna say your speech was so perfect
that would
and
be
felt like
so
you.
fucked up.
I wouldn't judge if ChatGPT corrected it.
It didn't even.
Wow.
Marianne Contreras did.
God bless Marianne. But I was gonna say, with the vows and stuff, it was so important to me, and it was so important to John. And I think that, yeah, I guess that's just.
We could go on about the vows
Yeah.
and that part. But I want to talk about, go ahead.
Well, two things. I was gonna say with the vows and just with the ceremony in general, because my favorite part of my wedding was the vows and was the ceremony, because it was a day I had been waiting for so long in my life, and I had imagined that day and lived it in my head over and over, and like I worked so hard mostly that week, but like in the month leading up of like, what am I gonna say to this man who I love so much? Like,
right.
And then you kind of come to terms with like, all right, I have my whole life to tell you how much I love you. Like, this is just like, what do I want to say to you today as I marry you and as I like promise my life to you?
It doesn't have to be everything all at once. It just has
you don't
to
have
be,
to fit everything in.
Exactly.
It has to have purpose and
I have no idea. I don't
intention.
even know why I said that. I don't know anything about it.
No, but I feel like I was talking to you about that. Of like, I realized it was like, oh, I don't have to like
it doesn't have
fit
to be
how
your
much I
whole
love you in this.
Pussy into it.
Right. And I even said in my vows, I was like, you know how much I love you.
Yeah,
this isn't about that.
That's not the point. Yeah, exactly.
But I will say it was so important to me, and it was so huge, and was a day I had waited for so long, that when I was up there, like during the ceremony, I actually felt like I was on mushrooms. Like it was actually
heightened sense of everything.
Such a heightened sense of life. I've never, ever, ever felt that way before, ever in my life.
Yeah.
I felt like I was on drugs. So much so that I actually had to ground myself, because Sam was talking. And so we had this like, and I know we're going to wrap it up. I know we're like getting there. And we're going to do part 2 in the next episode. Don't you worry. But we were up there. We were in this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hoopah, which our florist, shout out Made of Leaves, Megan Kramer, most amazing florist in the world, friends with Porch Finds. You know her. You love her. Book her. She builds us this gorgeous hoopah that was so lush. And it felt like when we were standing up there.
That's sort of like surrounding the altar, if you don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's basically
it's like a
florals.
A floral surrounding the altar.
And we're underneath there. It's me, John, and Sam, our officiant, DJ Good Attitude. And we're under the hoopah. And it was so, not only was it so beautiful, but when we were up there, I didn't think about what it would feel like to be up there, like flowers wise. And she built it so that it felt like we were in our own room. So we felt like alone and watched at the same time, which was like, what a feeling.
You want to know? I couldn't see any of it.
I know. Bridal party couldn't see any of it.
No, yeah.
I couldn't see Will.
By
I couldn't see
accident, we
anyone.
stood way too far.
Yeah, but no one, the groomsmen couldn't
Because
really
of the flowers.
see either. They can only really hear.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So then when you guys kissed, I was like,
hello? I know, and in the picture, you could see you're like,
I was like,
look.
I had to see. I had to feast my eyes.
But we're standing up there, and Sam's talking, and we're like in our own little room, and I'm looking at John. I can see every pore on his face. I can see every hair of eyebrow.
Yes, that is a mushroom feeling. When you like
every feature on his face was so vivid. And John and I always joke in bed, like I'm like, let's look into each other's eyes, and we're like, I can't. It's too intense. Never have we ever looked into each other's eyes so deeply and so fearlessly. I know I talked about that fearless sex we had that one time, but fearless was the word I would describe the way we're looking into each other's eyes, just nodding, just like, yes, this is the moment we've been waiting for. And Sam was talking, and Sam had dry mouth, which like, because he was so nervous, which like only I could hear his dry mouth, only we could hear it, but like I could really hear it because I was so mushroomy, like,
yeah.
And then I'm looking down at my hands. My hand looked 3 sizes too small. And I'm looking at it. My fingers look so tiny. I'm like, oh my God. I start salivating on one side of my mouth. My mouth is drooping. I'm like, I am fully stripping balls right now. Because I was like trying to pull it together, listening to Sam, squeezing John's hands. I had to look at the ground and be like, that's John. You're holding John. You're safe. You're not going to have a panic attack. That's how fucking intense it felt. And I will never forget it. It was so vivid because it was a day. And I kept telling myself, I was like, I can't believe the day is here. I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I'm marrying John.
I know.
And then there it was. And then, yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. I felt like I was tripping balls.
Yeah. And then post wedding, I was tripping balls.
And then you took mushrooms.
Speakerphone.
Hi, sweetie. We're recording. What do you have to say? You're on mic.
Hi for John. The peanut butter doesn't have any of that stuff, right?
Xylitol?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Okay, good.
xylitol. Is this a dog
They
thing?
did-
Dog thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Peanut butter's fine.
She walked. I walked away, and she was like sleepy and excited about the peanut butter. But then I just got scared that I killed her.
No,
With the
she's been eating that
xylitol.
peanut butter for days.
Okay.
But which crate did you put her in?
Back.
New dog mom.
Good,
energy.
okay.
Okay. Bye. Love you.
Love you, bye.
Dogs can eat peanut butter.
I know, but there's peanut butter with xylitol in it. That's not good for you. I have a feeling we need to wrap this up so we can move on to the next one.
Okay.
But I just want to say,
I can't wait to continue to talk about what happened after the ceremony.
me too. Stay tuned after the break. Love you, Chloe. So good to be back.
Thanks for having me.
Love you, listeners.
Love you guys. Love you,
Lilas.
Em.
Love you, Chloe.
Lilas.
Thanks for listening to Liddy and Shitty in the Big Bad City.
Whether you were just cleaning your apartment, slaying at the gym, or strutting on these city streets, we're always grateful for your ears.
Be sure to follow or subscribe, tell a friend, and hey, leave a review. Lilas.
What?
Love you like a sister.
Oh, cute. Lilas.
And shitty in the big bad city. Liddy and shitty in the big bad city. Liddy and shitty